Okay. Hello.
Hello, David. How are you?
I'm doing and you?
Me too, man. I'm fine.
All right. Good. Good. Got you.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Did you move to New York?
No.
You are living in North Carolina?
Yeah, I'm still there
Okay.
in North Carolina. Yeah.
Can we-
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
No more New York.
No more. How can I say how much hours from New York to North Carolina with bus or car?
Well, by car, it's maybe about 10 hours.
Wow.
By bus, you can add maybe about three more hours. So maybe about 13 hours by bus.
Wow. Not near. Yeah.
No, it takes a while. But if you go by airplane, it's maybe about 90 minutes.
Yeah, actually, I forgot. We talked about this, but in the middle of the United States, I think so, North Carolina. In the middle?
No. We are on the East Coast, the southeast coast of the U.S. You might say, though, I'm looking at the U.S. map here. We are in the maybe the lower third of it of the U.S. We're at the top of the lower third,
Okay.
maybe you could say. But yeah, no, we're on the East Coast.
East Coast.
So yeah, there's beaches. If you go where I live is further inland, but North Carolina has beaches and all that stuff.
But not near to Florida, I think so.
No, from Florida, we're about maybe another 10 hours from Florida.
Okay, man. Okay, maybe we can talk about USA today. About Trump, maybe. You like Trump? I remember this.
I like Trump? No. Well, you're being funny. Okay, I see. Yeah.
You don't like, of course. Still same?
Huh?
You don't still same. You don't like?
No, I hate him. I cannot stand him.
Okay, man.
You know, I don't wish anything good for him or his family. They are all evil pieces of shit, to be quite honest with you.
But I think so. November 2020, yeah, he will be president again.
It's possible, especially if he gets help from Russia. He doesn't want to do anything to Trump doesn't want to do anything to secure the election infrastructure, and because he wants help, because he knows he's very unpopular.
Yeah. He says America's economy is better now.
Right. Okay.
Stronger. Yeah.
Right, stronger. Now, Trump is one of those people who, when something is going well, he takes the credit for it. When it's not, blames other people. If the economy was going bad, he would blame Obama and the Democrats. But being that it's going good, he takes 110% credit for it. One day he will face his maker, and he'll have to deal with all this stuff.
Oh, yeah. Okay, maybe you didn't hear this news yet. I will say first time maybe, because new news.
Okay.
Do you? Of course, you know Jeffrey Epstein. Epstein.
Some people say Epstein, some people say Epstein, but yeah, I heard.
Did you hear? He suicide this today.
Yeah.
You know, very interesting. Friend. He was Trump's friend and Bill Clinton's friend, and I think so. England Prince Edward.
So do you think he was murdered?
Yeah, I think so. I think, yeah. Very interesting.
You never know, but like you said, the reports are saying suicide. I didn't read how though. Did they say how he killed himself, whether it was by hanging or slitting his wrist?
How they denied to suicide him?
Well, generally what they do is they will take away like your shoelaces, they
Ah,
will take away bed sheets so you don't, hang yourself. They'll take away your belt.
yeah.
But as long as you have clothing, you can tear the clothing and make a noose
Hmm.
and hang yourself from your prison door. You know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
there's
So,
ways.
so you say it's possible.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah.
possible. Or you take a sharp piece of metal and cut your wrist.
Of course, man.
But the reason why I'm sure conspiracy theories may start is because, like you said, he was connected to Democrats and Republicans, and he may have had secrets on
Yeah,
both.
too much.
So, you know, but yeah, I think that what he did in his situation is cowardly. He was a coward. People commit suicide. I don't think everyone who commits suicide is a coward, but someone in his situation is.
Hmm. Okay. How's your wife?
Yeah, she's okay.
Oh,
She's all right. Right now she's sleeping because her job has her working late at night. So
hmm.
she sleeps and I'm here, on this forum. Yeah.
That's-
But let me ask you, you're a newsman. You hear about these mass murders in the U.S.
Of course, I will ask
Yeah.
you this.
What's your thinking?
Actually, same problem, gun problem,
Mhm.
and maybe a little bit racism problem. Trump,
A lot of racism.
a lot of yeah. Young people, I remember this, 22 or 24, white man.
Mhm.
Yeah, racism is very important after Trump, of course.
Well, to be totally honest and fair, racism has always been a problem in this country. It's just that this so-called president has fanned the flames.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe
uh,
maybe 100 or 115 years problem in USA.
yeah, well,
Not for
from
any time.
from the moment Europeans came to this continent, they committed violence against people of color. Come on, this country was stolen from Native Americans,
Yeah, of course.
and parts of it were even stolen from Mexico, because what happened in California and Texas, parts of Mexico, former parts of Mexico, you had white people who started trouble in those areas to cause wars. This is a fact. They caused trouble in those areas, and then the United States government came in and took California and Texas. That's a fact, a historical fact. So, you know, and when in the US, in the Mexican US war or US Mexico war, the US won the war, but they said, I read that the president at that time, I think it was Andrew Jackson, he said he didn't want to take all of Mexico because he did not want brown people under the flag of the United States. That's why he didn't take all of Mexico.
Hmm. Okay.
So racism played a part in how much land the U.S. took.
Yeah.
This country was founded on violence, and it's no surprise that it's a violent country today. It's a very violent country, but go on.
unfortunately. Which state is high racism?
Well, generally speaking, the southern states.
Which?
Well, there's a few: North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, Oklahoma. Oklahoma is in South, but you know you have racism all over the country, but some of these places have a stronger influence by neo-Nazis and the Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah. Ku Klux Klan is active still?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They show themselves?
Huh?
They are showing themselves?
Yeah, they still have their Klan rallies and dress up in their white, outfits and all that. They still burn crosses. They still hold meetings. Their numbers have gone down, but what they've done is they've connected with neo-Nazis. Years ago, at the turn of the century, the Ku Klux Klan didn't want anything to do with like neo-Nazis, before they were called neo-Nazis, because they weren't American. So now they have all combined. Even you probably know, even like neo-Nazis at one time, they didn't, no, I'm sorry, the Klan. The Klan didn't want people who were not white Southerners, predominantly white Southerners. But now they're open. They take Italian Americans. They'll take Polish Americans. They'll take anybody who's white.
Yeah. Okay, bro. Do you know a Turkish man in North Carolina? Do you have a friend?
No, I don't know any Turkish people in North Carolina. I know that they have communities in Texas, in the state of Texas, and a few other places. There's like a growing Turkish community, but I don't know of any. There's a Turkish restaurant here in Charlotte, but I don't know of any people. Turkish people.
Do you have many Turkish students
here on Cambly? I think the majority are Turkish now.
Really? Majority?
I think so. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I like hearing about Turkey and geopolitics, world politics. Yeah. So that's why I like talking to you guys and hearing your perspective on things.
Yeah. These days, American people come to Turkey. They are meeting about North Syria again. They want to, especially Turkish government people, produce peace corridor, North Syria corridor.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. The next person is calling me. You should come sooner.
Okay, man. See you later.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Have a good one.